Okay, welcome back. Thank you guys for joining in to Who Want a Life Sentence. We here, we ready to go. And unfortunately, we don't have to go far to catch our fish today. We got fresh meat on the grill. We ready to fry his ass up. So today we're gonna have what's his name? Today we got Rock Ken. Today we got Rock Ken, of Mr. Kenneth Williams. Court is now in session. All right. Mr. Rock Ken. I'm gonna have to get used to that. Before we start there, like we normally do, I want to let you guys know, I appreciate it. We're going to put the Cash App up. If you want to donate to the channel, feel free to do so. Like I said, we probably won't be monetized. We take a lot of clips and we get copyrights. I be trying to duck and dive so I don't get no copyright strike. But, if you want to support, feel free. But we ain't begging. I'm gonna let you know now. We not begging. So if you one of those that feel like that, you can keep that. You know what I mean? You can keep it. We're gonna do all right. We were doing all right before this. We come here for a certain reason, and we want to get our job done. Either way, we just put the option out there, right? So today we got Mr. Rock Ken. Okay, he Mr. Kenneth Williams. Kenneth Williams. Looks like my boy, you already sitting on old Dub. You sitting on old Dubsky. That's 20. Now, good news is, man, you went in at what, 18, maybe 19? Good news is, so when you get out, you be my age, which means you'll be just old enough to work in somebody's warehouse. You can, now we talking about 20 years from now, and we don't know how things will go within the next 20 years. So so you'll be, but what we know is you'll either be in a warehouse somewhere, get you some kind of certification, some kind of forklift or crane operator certification. You can work in the warehouse or be some kind of picker, or you're gonna do some real hard labor work, like some kind of landscaping crew. You're gonna be with the Mexicans. And that's not a bad thing. They work hard. They actually get a little money now. And that was one of the paths that I took to get where I am. I started my own landscaping. So it's good work and it's good money. The normal stuff, man. Definitely fast food. When you get out, you're gonna have to, you may be able to skip through that, but fast food is always open and an option. They'll give you a chance without much having to consider your criminal background, because they just need somebody in there. Okay. So I don't know if you've ever seen any of the past videos, mister, but welcome to the rest of your life. Now, good thing is, like I said, you made it on here. And most people that make it here, they hear this like a spider web. You trapped. Once you make it here, it's like final destination. You ain't going nowhere else. But you got 20 years. You got 20 years and it don't look like you done caught your lesson yet, and that's okay too. You got plenty of time. You're still a young man. We want to understand one thing now. These are our lives. It's your gift. You can do anything you want to do with it. This your life. Even to the point where, if you want to give it away or dedicate it to some other entity for the betterment of that institution, like a prison, then you got all the freedom in the world to do that, young man. You got all the freedom in the world to do it. So is your life. You can do what you want. And with that being said, I don't think there's much mercy and grace should be given. Like when you choose your path, I believe that's the path. That's your path. That's where that's what you wanted. That's what, like if, man, I don't want to say, like if he gets stabbed in prison or something like that, because that may not be the case. But I mean, like if you're just determined to have ops, have problems, be this way, you want to be a little hitter, slider, rider, then that this just come with the territory. You already got a couple tastes. Now you're sitting on 20 years, so you ain't got a big bite. But all this come with that territory. Time, death, wounds, whether it be bullet wounds, stab wounds, whatever. All this coming with it, right? So this is what you chose. So I don't believe nobody should feel sorry for you. I don't believe, we should talk about how good they were and all that. You know what I mean? If you die doing what you chose to do, then actually you were blessed in this situation. If you love robbing banks, right? And like folk can't stop you you can't stop yourself. You gotta take something. And then you die in the midst of robbing a bank. You died doing what you love. I don't think anyone should cry. Not many people die actually doing what they love, right? We don't all get that opportunity. Most people die on some, you know what I mean? So if you die doing what you love, man, we got to consider you blessed. That's the road we're going to take with the situation. We're going to consider you blessed. So we got Mr. Kenneth Williams in here. Rock Ken. It's amazing that you call yourself Rock, but whatever. Another thing, with it being right up the street, man, I get so confused because, again, we in Atlanta. And the one thing that's apparent is here you can actually do what you want to do. You can be what you want to be. Even down to a gangbanger, or you can be a sorry-ass drug dealer. I know some successful drug dealers. Just keeping it real. You know what I mean? So, but everything has a price. Know that. But you can literally be anything that you want to be here in Atlanta. I mean, like I understand other places like Louisiana. I think they education still might be a little limited, they educational system and they jobs. So I understand how in those situations it kind of breed crime. Even in California, I think they pretty much up on everything because they not lacking when it comes to education or even work or anything, but they so deep rooted in the gang history so that I can even understand how they miss, what they going on out there. Like, it runs deep. But that's never been the case here in Atlanta. Here in Atlanta, a lot of times, man, believe it or not, a lot of enemies either used to be friends or end up friends. Yeah. A lot of enemies end up friends after the beef. Why? Because as time go on, people grow up, people realize, you know, all we really doing is hurting each other. You know what I mean? We probably could get money together. You know, just things change. So there's never been like a deep rooted op section like Blood Crip or this hood and that hood. I mean, there were even times where they might have been, you know, at one time or another, but nothing deep rooted to the point to where it was like gang war, you know, kids dying, people got to move out, whatever, right? So the fact that you guys have brought this kind of nonsense right here up the street, Smyrna, that's where, you know, I ain't up there a lot, but I was up there last weekend. So the fact that you guys have brought that nonsense this close, I'm gonna be honest, man. You know, I don't like it. I don't like it. I want to judge. We might have to judge a little bit more harshly today, because I mean, why y'all don't take that country shit? Matter of fact, it's you know, a little later on, we going on into it a little deeper, but you know, so in this whole situation, I realized, because I'm gonna be honest, I can't go through all this. I've tried about 4 or 5 times, right? And your situation get deep. You know what I mean? It's hard to, you know, even if I try to paraphrase it, it's like, I know you done had charges before. You 20 now. When you was like 16 or 15 or something, like you had like 3 or 4 aggravated assaults, and you done some more, you done some more things, and you got the beefing with Trap Money Esco, and now he's dead. And then there's also the other young man who's locked up, who was close to Trap Money Esco, the light skinned boy. I have to go through again and get his, and then we also got the young lady, the little 8-year-old girl. You know, she lost her life due to the war that you guys got going on. We ain't gonna put her up there, you know, out of respect. We ain't gonna say her name out of respect, but rest in peace. You know what I'm saying? So we do got death surrounding you guys. You guys out here shooting at each other. Y'all shooting guns and killing innocent people. So it's hard for me to break down all this stuff. To be honest, man, for you to just get 20 years, you got really lucky. You got really lucky. I'm not even sure. I'm going to have to go through this again, because I'm not even sure if yours is done. I know you got 20 years. And then I was going through some of the pictures, and it said, Ken and Rikers. Hell, you doing in Rikers? And it didn't look like any Georgia prison. I visited a few of them, so I know, you know what I mean? I think I could tell. Hell, you doing in Rikers? Anyway, so that's where we at, man. I ain't even trying to go through all that and break that down, man. You got criminal history, and it's bad, and it's, you know, I don't understand, because, dude, you could have been, I mean, so you had some talent. You know, I ain't gonna take that away from you, man. I can't keep showing y'all video. Y'all some idiots, right? Because when I play your video on my channel, I get a copyright strike, which means either your dumb ass or somebody running your channel has sense enough to monetize this thing to where anybody can't just take it and use it, which means somebody is using their brain in the situation, right? So how you this smart that I can't use your music, but you this goddamn dumb to go and snatch 20 years from the system? I don't understand this. This is crazy. But you do it, you successfully do it, and like I was about to say, I mean, you getting I think you could have been groomed. I think even if you weren't there yet, I think you were headed in that direction to have a real decent career. You had already signed. I'm just saying, the talent don't be. But now I'm gonna be honest. That other boy, the boy that died on, I can't say that you killed, but y'all from the same hood. But the other boy that died, Trap Money Esco, I ain't gonna lie now. Yeah, I mean, I like him. He one of the more African. Asunde Dabunde, they be coming over here sometimes. No offense, and then sometimes they be hard to pronounce their name, but Charlotte was riding. He came over here. He did his thing. He had just got out of prison also.
Really living what my song say. 10 rack, just a BDK. Trap living became a third play. 100 played down there every day. You can catch me on the one way. What you know about the prior street? Late night, gotta keep the heat. Never wanna be a LeBron James. I ain't want sheep as a hood fan. Remember back then with him lit. Running from the plug, no counterfeit. It's a dirty game that we gotta play. You get
Man, y'all boy I mean, I don't understand it. I don't understand why it's gotta be gang. Y'all be so determined to just throw your life away. But it is what it is. I mean, the gift is yours to do what you choose to do with it. So that's all we got for today, man. We ain't gonna drag this one out. We ain't gonna do no story today. Like I said, I gotta navigate on what I can and can't use and do some more research and all this and all that. They be hemming across the head with the copyright. So I appreciate y'all for tuning in. That's what it is, man. Mr. Kenneth Williams, Rock Ken. But we gonna see you in 20 years.